I am a romantic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think, like many of us, I'm very protective of my heart and matters of the heart.
Aaron Pierre and Teyana Taylor's breakup didn't just fade away. It blew up like a midnight bomb. What started as a chill, quiet split turned into pure online chaos, with gossip blogs losing control, social media spiraling, and everyone dropping their own version of the story. Word spread fast and things got real messy after the breakup. People whispered that Teyana felt blindsided, like she got played by someone she truly trusted. Then came the shocking rumors that Aaron might have used their whole relationship as a cover, with talk that he was allegedly caught in a compromising situation with another man. That rumor alone broke the internet. Fans fighting in the comments, threads on fire, and no one knowing what to believe. But the drama didn't stop there. Teyana's ex-husband, Iman Shumpert, reportedly jumped into the mix, adding even more fuel to the storm. Tension went through the roof, and people couldn't stop watching the mess unfold. Just weeks ago, Teyana was calling Aaron her apple pie, glowing about him in interviews, and the two looked unstoppable at every red carpet event. Those perfect Oscars week photos, they aged fast. The sweetness flipped to sour in a heartbeat. The romance disappeared and the chaos took over.
Call you Mrs. Sumter because I think that you're secretly married.
Mrs.
Shumpter.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, you know, you Wendy.
But are you married?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not,
Yes.
but maybe.
What was supposed to be a calm breakup turned into a full-blown headline frenzy that had every gossip page running non-stop. People online are going wild, talking about how Aaron Pierre and Teyana Taylor's whole relationship might have started as a slick PR move before turning into something real. At first, it looked all business, camera flashes, red carpets, and just for the brand vibes. But the second they went Instagram official, everything flipped. Fans couldn't stop talking. Comments, likes, and theories flying everywhere. And if you missed the start of this story, don't worry, because the setup behind it is way too juicy to skip. The first whisper started in early 2025, but things didn't feel solid for a while. Aaron's always been that quiet type, moving smart, keeping his private life sealed tight. He never fed into relationship talk, not even before Teyana came around. Before all that, gossip blogs tried to link him to Lori Harvey, but she wasn't having it at all. She shut that rumor down fast with a cold post that basically said, "Don't play with my name." Then came the talk about Aaron and actress Jessica Hardwick. Their chemistry on screen had everyone buzzing. It gave serious power duo energy, even though both swore it was all business. But with all the attention and praise they were getting, fans couldn't help but wonder what was really going on. The mystery around them just kept growing until it exploded into full-on speculation chaos.
Everything flipped when actress Jessica Hardwick suddenly went viral, calling herself Mrs. Aaron Pierre in a video that had everyone online losing their minds. The internet turned into a full-blown investigation, people zooming in on screenshots, connecting clues, and digging for receipts like detectives on a case. Around that same time, rumors started spreading that Jessica was allegedly giving Teyana some advice about Aaron's type, and that's when fans started looking at the whole situation with major side-eye. Nothing was ever confirmed, but those whispers were enough to raise flags and make people question if this relationship was ever as real as it looked. For Teyana, though, this one felt different. It wasn't just some quick fling. It was her first public relationship after ending her 7-year marriage to former NBA player Iman Shumpert, a love story that broke all the usual rules and always had people talking. Back in a 2016 interview on The Wendy Williams Show, Teyana even revealed she and Iman secretly got married right at home, in the same bathroom where she gave birth to their first child, Junie. That story had everyone swooning back then. So when word spread about her new romance with Aaron, fans didn't jump to celebrate. They stayed watching, waiting to see if this new chapter would really hold up. People started asking the real question. Was this love or just another flashy industry setup to keep their names hot online?
Nobody could tell if it was real chemistry or just a smart PR play wrapped in romance. Now that it's officially done between Teyana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, and neither of them has said a word to explain what went down, the internet jumped right in, filling every gap with wild, unfiltered theories. One rumor that's catching major traction right now is what people are calling the marriage trap, and it's got timelines buzzing nonstop. Word online says Teyana was allegedly ready to level things up, talking about long-term plans, while Aaron wasn't ready to make that kind of move. Fans started piecing things together, claiming that mismatch might have been what broke everything apart. And since this was Teyana's first public relationship after her split from former NBA player Iman Shumpert, emotions were running high and expectations were through the roof. After her split from Iman, reports said they kept everything low-key, no messy court battles, no wild headlines. But what really had people talking were the numbers that came out after. Allegedly, Teyana walked away with multiple luxury homes worth over $10 million, a seven-figure payout, and a lineup of expensive cars. Early gossip even claimed Shumpert walked away with barely anything after allegedly moving over $25 million into her name. So when talk started spreading that Aaron wasn't trying to get caught up in that same kind of situation, the marriage trap theory exploded online. Fans ran with it like it was official, and suddenly the breakup turned into a full-blown financial mystery. Those money rumors were later denied, proving that not everything online should be taken as truth. Still, plenty of people believe that situation made Aaron extra careful, that maybe he pulled back to avoid ending up in the kind of mess fans think Iman Shumpert faced. The theory's been bouncing all over timelines, with people saying Aaron saw the writing on the wall and decided peace was better than pressure. But not everyone's buying that money angle. Another side swears it wasn't about cash at all, it was all about timing. Both Teyana and Aaron were constantly on the go, flying city to city, working nonstop, and barely catching a break. Insiders say the constant grind and distance made it hard for them to stay connected. Missed calls, missed moments, and slowly fading energy that neither of them noticed until it was already slipping away. Some people online claim the whole relationship between Teyana and Aaron was never that deep to begin with. They say it was a visibility move, something that looked perfect for the cameras but didn't have much spark behind closed doors. Fans noticed how Aaron showed up at all the big premieres and fancy red carpets, smiling, posing, and looking sharp, but once the flash faded, he went quiet and distant. Now the internet's completely divided, some riding for Teyana, others backing Aaron, while everyone's searching for the real reason things fell apart. And here's the twist. Sources say this breakup didn't just pop out of nowhere. It had been brewing for a while, waiting to explode. Looking back, the red flags were already waving, and the wild part is that some of them came straight from someone close to the whole situation. Things turned messy fast when Aaron's rumored longtime flame, Jessica Hardwick, got dragged into the drama. According to the talk online, Jessica allegedly warned Teyana not to get too comfortable, claiming Aaron wasn't as emotionally invested as people thought. Jessica reportedly didn't hold back either. She claimed the relationship was more for show than real love, and that Teyana wasn't even Aaron's usual type. That line alone sent social media into chaos, with people saying the whole thing started to look more like a business move than a love story. But Jessica didn't stop there. She allegedly hinted that Aaron had a pattern when it came to dating, saying his relationships always seemed to sync perfectly with big career moments. Every time he leveled up in Hollywood, a new headline-grabbing partner just happened to show up by his side, and that's when fans really started connecting the dots. In Jessica's view, Teyana wasn't the end game, she was the moment. A high-profile match meant to boost Aaron's image while he kept his real life tucked away. That theory had the internet buzzing non-stop, and online sleuths wasted no time digging deep. And guess whose name kept coming up? An Australian model from Aaron's past, Hannah Hurst, had fans convinced there was way more going on than anyone realized. Things got even wilder when photos of Hannah and Aaron surfaced, showing them together at a small wedding. The shots reportedly showed them sharing soft, affectionate moments, like a forehead kiss that sent social media spiraling into chaos. Those pictures reignited old suspicions and added fresh fire to the rumors surrounding Aaron and Teyana's breakup. From there, fans started picking apart the entire timeline, questioning if Aaron and Teyana's relationship was ever built to last or just built to look good. Once those old photos resurfaced, people began dissecting every move Aaron made while he was with Teyana. Viewers pointed out how he often came off emotionally distant, quiet, guarded, and not nearly as warm as he'd allegedly been in his past relationships. That contrast didn't slip past anyone. Social media caught every little detail and kept receipts ready. Meanwhile, Teyana's vibe after the breakup told a completely different story. She looked genuinely heartbroken, dropping cryptic posts, vanishing for a while, then diving right back into work like she was trying to stay strong. Now the question blowing up online is this: was Aaron just sticking to his usual private ways, or did he step back because he couldn't handle Teyana's fast-paced, spotlight-heavy world? Whatever the truth is, his silence is speaking louder than any statement ever could. That sharp difference between their lifestyles only made people more suspicious. Some of Teyana's fans started whispering that maybe, just maybe, she'd been used as a stepping stone, not out of hate, but out of pure convenience. They looked back at her dating history and noticed something interesting. Every time Teyana's linked to someone, their fame seems to shoot straight up. Think about it. Iman Shumpert, Colin Kaepernick, Soulja Boy, even Drake all had their names lighting up headlines the moment they were connected to her. So when Aaron Pierre suddenly found himself in the spotlight right as he locked in that huge role as young Mufasa in Disney's The Lion King prequel, fans started piecing things together fast. Critics said the timing looked a little too perfect to ignore, and the internet couldn't stop talking about it. Dating Teyana Taylor, a global powerhouse in both music and fashion, automatically came with bigger exposure, red carpets, and non-stop buzz. The internet caught that quick, and while some thought their chemistry looked real, others couldn't shake the feeling that the relationship came with a built-in PR boost. At first, tons of fans defended them, saying the love seemed real and the energy between them felt genuine. But then the appearances started slowing down. The pictures stopped, and neither of them spoke up to clear the air. Even the most loyal supporters began to question what was really going on. Industry insiders weren't shocked, though. They called it classic Hollywood, where love and career moves often mix, especially when someone's on the edge of major fame. And for Aaron Pierre, stepping into the global spotlight, being linked to someone like Teyana didn't just mean romance, it meant momentum. Then, out of nowhere, everything flipped again. Social media exploded after Teyana was spotted looking emotional in public, and that one moment sent timelines into chaos. Reactions, theories, and wild speculation flooded the internet from every direction. Soon, unverified claims started popping up, bold rumors hinting that Aaron might have used the relationship to cover something personal, but none of it's ever been confirmed. Those claims came straight from gossip blogs and anonymous accounts. No proof, no real sources, just talk. But that didn't stop the fire. The story spiraled fast, proving how quickly things can blow up once private emotions hit public space. In an industry where image often overshadows truth, even a whisper can turn into a headline overnight. And that's exactly why this breakup refuses to die down. The unverified talk took a wild turn, with gossip blogs spinning stories about Aaron Pierre's personal life, still with zero solid proof. Fans started connecting dots that probably don't even exist, replaying old clips, studying interviews, and building full-blown storylines out of pure speculation. One of the biggest theories floating around claims Aaron and Teyana's relationship began as a PR setup that later turned personal. People backing that theory say Teyana came across more open and emotionally involved, while Aaron stayed cool and reserved, barely showing affection in public. That difference in their energy has become social media's favorite evidence, with fans saying it explains exactly why things eventually fell apart. At first, the noise centered on Jessica Hardwick's rumored comments, but that's been drowned out by Teyana's latest actions and the emotional reaction that followed. Each update keeps adding fresh fuel, and fans are glued to every detail. Now, the big question hanging in the air is the one everyone's asking. Was Aaron ever truly invested in this relationship, or was it all a carefully timed image boost that lined up with his Hollywood rise? And what about Teyana's latest response? Does it confirm what fans have suspected all along, that the emotional balance between them was never equal to begin with? So it's now your turn. What do you think? Was this a publicity-fueled connection that served its purpose, or a real love story that just couldn't survive the spotlight? Drop your thoughts in the comments and stay locked in to Star Watch for more inside scoops and the hottest behind-the-scenes drama online.